good news, no more scraping stages, is trap, bridge, and roll, right? We would all agree trap, bridge, and roll is a pretty common response, especially if you end up going to the collar or committing an arm. That's the way I teach it. If they're giving you an arm, if they're doing this, trap, bridge, and roll is going to be hard to do. If they're doing this, or anything where they're giving you an arm, you're a step closer towards trap, bridge, and roll. You still see trap, bridge, and roll at the black belt level. Why? Well, you don't see black belts laying underneath mountain bucking their hips and flailing at arms because they've learned that doesn't work. You see them when that person commits an arm and creates a situation where a trap, bridge, and roll's a quick move away. That's when you see a black belt do trap, bridge, and roll. So it's effective all the way up through the highest levels, but the refinement comes in recognizing when it's good to do it and when it's not good to do it. So we're going to go with trap, bridge, or roll. We're going to have a counter for it. We're going to go in the collar, we're going to have a counter ready. Now, another reason I like to keep this arm low when I do this choke, when I put this pressure across, is my right arm, he wants to trap, bridge, and roll, so when I come in, he's going to try to trap, bridge, and roll. Now, don't kill each other starting off. Not all of us are state champion wrestlers, but there's some wrestlers around here, probably got some pretty good bridges. Back it down a little, don't go crazy, because the top guy's not necessarily great at this technique. This might be the first time he's ever practiced. So don't go crazy. Do a mild bridge and roll for now. But this is the drill. I'm going to have you guys drill this first. You're going to open, come inside, come across right here. Now, if I'm right here and he's going to trap, bridge, and roll, that's how he's going to trap, bridge, and roll. That's most likely pretty close to how he's going to trap, bridge, and roll, right? But top person wants to keep that from happening. I want to stay chest to tricep and forearm to chest. And are there any gaps down around my elbow? No space, right? That's important. Don't have any space down around your elbow because you want them to reach over the top. You do not want to have space and have them to come underneath. That's going to mess us up. Now watch, somebody's going to take this nose and play, and they're going to go, oh, I do that every time, dude. That's what I do. No, you don't. Anyway, here, over the top. This hand becomes important. It was already important. It's important a different way now. As he trap, bridge, and rolls, I have to have a little bit of smoothness here. This hand's going to help it. I'm going to do two things. The knee on this side, same side as the hand, is going to slide up behind the neck or the head. The right foot is going to come up under the armpit on the opposite side. So here, as he trap, bridge, and rolls, semi-slow motion. Post, slide. Yeah, I know, it looks magical. It's really not that magical. Everybody come over here and look real quick. This, we all understand and recognize this is a strong position. There's a lot that can happen out of here, and we're going to drill some of it. But if you can't get to this position, you can't do it. So you have to get this drill down. You're putting your weight on your face, on your hand. Let's see if I can do this. Here, he's turning. I'm just letting him turn. I'm not manipulating him or moving him. He's doing his bridge and roll. I'm posting and sliding into a better position as he does it. It's very much rhythm and timing. So I'm here. He's wrapping that arm. When he wraps that arm, do I know he's probably going to try bridge and roll? He just gave me the heads up, so be ready. As he goes, post, turn, slide the knee behind the head, hold the arm tight, bring the foot up in the armpit. That's it. It's really not that hard once you get the rhythm down, but it's definitely a rhythm to it. So here's the drill. Is Josh up on top? So, please tell me you get your knees on the ground. Don't break them hard. I'm trying. Oh, his knees are on the ground. Okay. All right, so one in, choke. So he comes in here. Now, he's not going to give me any room to be down low, so I have to come up high for my trap, bridge, and roll. It's his right arm. Which way am I going? I'm going to go that way. That's what feels natural. He's going to use his left hand. His right foot's going to come up into my armpit. His left knee's going to slide behind my head. And most importantly, what will bring this all together for you is if you get it in your mind that you're going to raise up and your chest is going to turn 90 degrees to the right. If you turn your chest 90 degrees to the right at the end, you'll have it right. So I'm here. I bridge up and turn right into position. Over there. Just slid, tight, heels in the tight there, left knees behind my neck and head. Not a lot of squirm, not a lot of option here. Okay? Just timing and rhythm. Get it? Questions? Let's try it. Just that. I probably would prefer you try just one side. Just work one side. Don't go back and forth. You can work the other side of it. One side. Probably the same hand we put in. Okay, now this is our position, right? Right around in here. Now, so I was telling them that you'll find, feel free to incorporate this. This is decent. You see that space, that gap? Depending on the technique you're doing and where you're going, if you're going to hang out a little bit and you want to try to make some opening, try to make some stuff happen, you can always come in here and start getting into this, and that's when it starts getting crappy for the bottom person. See how my weight's not on my foot no more? It's on my hip, on his ribs. But depending on where you're going, this is a little more base, more balance. And it also depends on that person's size and your size, and wavelength and everything else. But I went right here. Knees behind the head, foot's in tight. I've got collar. Now, I'll talk about this a little bit. Open this up. I like to call this, in art they have what they call subtractive medium. Any art majors or art people. Subtractive medium, stone. Cut it away, you mess up, you can't really put it back on. It's hard to put it back on. Clay, other things, paint, drawing, you can erase, you can cover up, do all kinds of stuff. Having lapels in chokes is a subtractive medium. I can slip and change this length in the heat of the battle, in the match, against resistance. I'm not very easily going to come back up it. It's not going to happen. So you have to have that in mind when you're doing your chokes. If I'm here, this isn't a good place for me to start a choke. But if I go too far, I have to be careful. So when you have collars and you're dealing with collars, just like we found out on that Mount X choke, depth is usually good, deeper is usually better. So if you slip down and you're sitting there choking and you're squeezing as hard as you can and that dude's not tapping, the odds of you being able to really nicely tighten that right back up are greatly reduced. Not very likely. So, hold it tight. If for some reason it's not right or something's touching, let it slip just a little, then lock it in again. Don't give too much. So from here, this is a really good form of attack. Again, works on shirts, button-ups, gis, t-shirts, works on everything. This is worth drilling, spending time on. You want to have good game, fast game, good attacks from the back, good attacks when the opportunity presents itself. Get slick at this stuff. So when you come here, I'm deciding at this point I'm going to go choke and not arm bar. At this point, I'm going to go for the choke. I want to do nasty, bow and arrow, or something else. So as I come here, this is the way I describe this. I'm going to slide down to where I would say this is about like a 4-inch dagger, like a knife. Right here. Also notice how I'm doing the lapel. Up, not here. Don't hold this. Because watch, if there's resistance, watch what happens when I push down. If I have this grip, no, it's not. Just this doesn't move. Watch when I push down. See that? It's just my fingertip strength trying to hold it. If I'm here and he's resisting, what's behind it now? Everything, my whole hand, everything. So don't do this when you're choking and gripping the feet. Don't do that. Always turn it with this. Okay? So I'm going to slide down like I made a little dagger, 2, 3, 4-inch dagger, and I'm going to run that dagger right underneath his chin. Right there. Put it in there. Here, put it in there. Even if his chin's tucked low, come down, just got to put it in there. Then you just sneak in for the backside thumb and a couple fingers. Always reach over the top, never reach under, because why? If I reach under when I let go, that's garbage. From here, slide just that thumb. Oh yeah, sweet victory. I'm joking right now.
Yeah, it's
So tight, down, slide. Just the thumb. You just gotta work that thumb in, then the fingers come behind it. Just there, boom. Right there, 2, 3, 4 fingers right there. Okay? Now first we're going to do a fast choke. Kind of easy fast, right here. I'm right here. Be careful of your elbow on their head. If I open this up too much, he backs his head out, I'll lose the whole thing. Always keep that elbow tight. Tight to your body. Now, I'm gonna come up to the bend of his elbow. My hand comes up, high right here. Not this. Not this. See how? I'm gonna keep your down. Not this. See there? I'm gonna be weak there. See that? Over here, make a spear, drive it to the floor, straighten up. So this, don't go here short. This is weak. Take his arm, make him weak. Then you come like this. That's what I want you to do with your right hand. See my hand going down through there? Okay, you guys are going like this. Here comes more than kicking. Right here. All the way down. Not grabbing, not posting. Spear, down and around. So again, right hand was here. Same time. Slip, jam. See there? That's how that starts getting fast. People go, oh crap, look at that. He's in trouble. Right there. Tight, up, spear, straighten and pull. They're done. I promise. Let's do that real quick. But he's got his arms locked, and I can't do nothing with that right arm. I'm in here. I got this good. He's good here. You better let me loosen up. All right. It's your funeral. But for yeah, he's got, you know, I'm in here. I'm not gonna take that out of there, right? That's not coming. So, and here's, I don't need it. That's the good part. I don't need it. I'm gonna be here. I've got this. Here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go right here. This is what matters. I've got this grip. From here, either, depending on their size and where they're at, don't grab hip, thigh, grab knee. You're going to grab cloth at the knee. If they're more flexible and more maybe thinner, you can even hug the leg. There's nothing wrong with that either. It just depends on the situation. But you need to have this before you lay down. So I'm going to go here. And also, leave them down in your lap. Don't pull them up on your body. Leave them on the ground. Grab the knee. I'm going to slide my left pinky toe. You all right?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Zoom in on his face, Mike. Left pinky toe under his back and my shin real nice against his body. See my left leg? I went right nice up against him. I'm going to fall back, roll over it, and I'm going to lock my feet under or over this arm depending on the situation, and then he's going to tap. Here, back, over, right there. Here, he can't escape. Here, I'm pulling his head off.
What if you hit your legs?
Is this what you're referring to when you say stuck?
No, I think it means stuck behind.
Here,
doesn't matter.
You can always come out straight. A lot of what happens, a lot of times that'll happen. Guys will be like this, here, like this. I would take the time to fix it. Stay here, because as I turn, look what happened. See how I went on that 90? Remember,
Just put your knee up.
remember guys, you can do that one too. This is regular. Remember this. If I had this collar, the more parallel we are, the less pressure. The more perpendicular we go, watch what happens to my left hand and his neck and everything else. Watch as I go more sideways.
It don't look like he's choking. I don't think he's choking.
Yeah, pull harder next time. You would like to come over and figure 4, keep that other arm out of there. But see how he's laying in the floor, not on my lap. Sometimes you'll end up doing this. You don't want this. You don't want here. This is how sometimes you lose it. Because I'm here, it's not enough. He'll end up turning over into me or something. Get 90. Scoot your hips, make yourself perpendicular. One more time. Same position. Exact same position. Feed it, catch it, tight, catch that leg. Bring this up. This is the part a lot of people leave out. And we'll look in the back if you want to look in the back. See, I'm kind of basing with it right now. It's kind of posted for me. I'm going to, see right there? Nice and easy so that it comes out the other side real quick. Fall over top of it, come out. Pull both. Deadlift. Who has ever deadlifted? You're just deadlifting. Push your hips away. Pull here. This is nasty.